You may have seen the thumbnail and are wondering, 1 billion gems? How are you gonna get to that? Well, it's gonna take a whole lot of effort, but I think I can do it. I hope you can join me on my journey and let me explain how I'm gonna try to get this far. So first, let me remind you how much 1 billion gems really is. Okay, the number 1 billion is used so much nowadays with stuff like debt and company acquisitions and stuff like that. The number a billion is used like crazy, but you tend to forget how big that number really is in comparison to things. So 1 billion is equal to 1,000 million of something. For example, if you had $1 billion, you would have 1,000 million dollars, which would be insane. That would be a whole lot of money. That's also a lot of gems as well, right? I have now almost 10 million gems, and I'm not even 1% to 1 billion with these 10 million gems. And I've only gotten to 10 million now from doing the sales that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. Otherwise, I'd be even lower than that and less likely to be getting to this goal. If I want to get to this 1 billion gems, I have to sell 10,000 items for max gems, 100,000. 10,000 items for anything is insane. This is definitely a long-term project, but I think I can pull it off. I think it will be really interesting if I am able to pull it off. I'm not sure if Play Wild does have a gem limit. Like, I'm not sure if I'll be stuck at 999 million because I didn't want to plug in the final 1 billion number. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure that I might be the first one doing something like this, so this is definitely new, at least for me. It might be new for the whole Animal Jam community as a whole. I know a lot of people have a lot of gems on Classic, but on here, it's not talked about all too much. And to be honest, no one actually cares much at all about gems on Play Wild. If you see something for max gems, like some of the stuff I'm selling, like a Phantom Howl potion for 99,999, you might buy it, even though personally that's a lot of gems for one Phantom potion, which would normally cost 5 sapphires otherwise, because people don't really care about them, and that's why I think this is going to be possible. How exactly am I going to get to 1 billion gems? Well, there's a few ways. The main way that I'm going to be able to get to these gems is from this portal right here into the Phantom Dimension. So in the Phantom Dimension, there are a few different things that this salesman here sells, and these items are renewable. They're not going to be leaving anytime soon. I don't know why they would leave anytime soon. Yeah, they're going to be here for a long time. So these are a good idea for me to use here. Specifically, 2 potions that I'm going to be using often. And these 2 are the Phantom Howl potion and the Super Sapphire potion. So right now I only have 21 Howl potions, but I could buy 20 more here. Actually, I could buy 40 more, so let me get 20. The one good thing about the Phantom Howl potion is that they're really cheap in comparison to the other potion that I'm going to be using, the Super Sapphire potion, but they're not as wanted. No one would go crazy about seeing a Phantom Howl potion for max gem. People do buy them, but they're not going to sell out immediately like the Sapphire potion. I also have other things to use here as well. I could sell items for max gems as well, but I feel like that would be kind of a waste, mostly because I collect items just in case Leilani wants them. I can't see myself selling off my whole inventory for gems just to get to 1 billion quicker. I'd rather take my time and grind out all these gems rather than sell them and get it within a month or something like that. This would probably take like a year or something insane like that, because I am only at 10 million now, and what, that's only 1% of the way, right? But yes, potions are a great start, especially those 2 that I just mentioned here. Another thing are crafting crystals, specifically ones from daily login reward. Crafting crystals, I have a lot of them, especially some of the colors like the primaries, like yellow, red, and blue, as well as ones from logging in, like the lavender one. I have 663 lavender crafting crystals, and I used to have 800, but I guess I traded or sold a lot of them. I sign into around 40 spare accounts every day, so if a crystal's on the monthly login rewards and they give 20 each, I get around 800 total if I log on to 40 accounts, which is just basic multiplication. I do get a lot more of these than I'll ever use, ever. So this is not something that terrifies me specifically for these colors. For stuff like Phantom Lime, where I only have 5 total of them, I'm going to be keeping those for myself, obviously. But these ones that people might be interested in buying for gems, I'm going to place for gems. And right here is where I'm gonna put them. So I have stuff like sapphire potions up for max gems. These I am not putting on the Explorer, because if I did put them on the Explorer, they would probably sell immediately. And I'd rather have the stock than have the immediate sale. Some other examples of stuff I'm trying to sell are Phantom Howl potions. I have bright yellow crystals. I have winter blue crystals. I have spring lavender crystals. I have the Jamalade Essence, which seems like no one really cares about it because it's only used for one blueprint, but I'll have like 800 of it anyway, so might as well try selling it. Another reason why I'm using potions and crystals as my main way to get these gems is because I do not want to transfer 1 billion gems from a spare. That sounds insane. Remember that every item is 100,000. That means I would have to transfer 10,000 items worth of gems onto my main account. That would take hours, maybe even days, to put that many items into a shop. That would take an insane amount of time, and I'd rather just have them all from here. And because my other inventories, like my clothing and den, even pets and pet clothing, are always full, this one, where there isn't really a limit, at least I don't think so, it's not a problem. So how many phantom tokens do I need to get these potions that I need, you'd say? You'd ask. Well, it's a ludicrous number of phantom coins, but in comparison to the gems I'm gonna get, it's quite small. So if I went for all Phantom Howl potions, I will need 5 million phantom coins in the Phantom Dimension. That sounds insane, but compared to the amount of coins I need for the Sapphire potions, that's nothing. I need 35 million phantom coins for 10,000 sapphire potions. And that would also give me 30,000 sapphires if I used them all if I really wanted to. So I might be deflating the sapphire with this challenge, but sorry about that. Probably other people are doing almost the same thing as me. But yeah, that's a lot of phantom tokens, but I have a feeling that people have done this even crazier. Like, I think I know people that buy 1,000 Phantom Howl potions before. I mean, they didn't even complain about the amount of time they used. I have no idea how much time they used to buy those 1,000 potions, but that sounds, it's really crazy. It's really impressive as well. But yeah, it's an interesting thing to think about, I would say, right? Like, okay, yeah, no one cares about gems except me in this scenario, but just opening my little wallet and seeing a number as big as 1 billion just sounds so cool that I might as well try it. I'm getting more and more crazy with the stuff that I'm trying to do with my challenges. I mean, originally I was doing stuff like getting to adventure level 30 and getting all the achievements on Classic. And now that those are gone, I'm also collecting the ocean items, and I'm down to like 3 left, one of which is a 1-of-1 item that I don't know if I'll be able to get it or not. Depends on the owner. But other than that, I have 2 other items left until I'm done with that one. And then I collected all the rims on both games now. Might as well try another challenge. I think it will be interesting. If you're watching this and are interested in buying any of these items, as long as I have a den that has them set up, you're free to buy them. You're free to buy as much as you want or as little as you want. You don't have to buy a single thing if you want to, but if you do want to buy some items for gems, they'll be available for sale in my den. Here, it will be in the Heart Chalet for the month of February, but as long as I switch my den, I'll make sure to put it somewhere and also list them on the Explorer, except for the Sapphire Potions. So if you're interested in the Sapphire Potions, congratulations and thank you for watching the video. Enjoy those Sapphire Potions for max gems each. If you're interested in buying this stuff, thank you once again. Let's hope to get to 1 billion gems by the end of the year. That's my goal, okay? What are your opinions on this? Do you think that gems really are quite useless? Because, I mean, even I buy stuff that I don't need whatsoever for max gems. Not all the time, but semi-frequently. And other people are even more so that way. Do you think I'll be able to complete this challenge? Let me know your opinions in the comments. If you like my content, then why not subscribe? And with that, this is Bradstormer, storming out.